to us a little more in detail on these.
Well, she takes, I don't know, it's in Russian it's organza, but I don't know what's in English, like this cloth that you make bows with, very thin cloth, and then she does them on the machine, like embroidery machine, and then she cuts them by hand, like cut them with scissors, and then she takes a match and she burns around it so it doesn't fall apart, because if you don't do the match around, affectionately, the cloth is so thin it'll just fall apart. So that's how I made it hard on the edges. And then she takes a ribbon, all different color ribbons, and that's how she makes them. And it takes some time, I promise. I remember I got so excited. I started this piece that was the Ukraine, and I called and I told her about it, and I called her 3 days later. So how's it going? She's like, I made 3. I'm like, mother, I need like 100, like by now, please. So she does it like, she said it only twice, and she said that she sent one more package. She puts it just in the regular, letter envelope, and she sent, third time now. So the first time I had 10, and I posted on Facebook, and I thought, well, if no one likes it, I'll just give her like $50, $5 per one. Everybody was so supportive. I was like, that's a godsend. And because since the war been going on, I've been praying, God, please use me. And I think this is the way He's finally using me. Then she sent me again. The 16 I had to keep too. I'm sorry, I just love them so much. And then I gave it out at my church to my ladies' class at church. And Scarlett, thank you so much. She got some.
Can we order these?
Yes, sure. But some time. But once it's here, I'll let you know.
They'd be beautiful on your Christmas tree.
So anything, I have it on my desk. Some people, I don't know, different places, Christmas trees, you said. So.
If it's taking her hours to make those, she should be charging a lot more than $5 for them too, especially since it's for the worthy cause and stuff.
But ladies, like I've never done any kind of ministry but volunteering, here and there. And I see, man, you all, know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, and I'm so green at this. Like, I want to, but how to do that, I don't know. And so, like, any suggestions, you want to even take in charge of any aspect of it, you're welcome to it, because all I can do is say, Mama, oh, come on, you got to do them fast, okay?
She's got to get some friends to help her.
And people say, why can't you do that? I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Like, it's, and it's not just like she all out of the blue started doing that. No, she's been really, really crafty, all her life. It's just like, I'm unfortunate like that. But she does crafts, all different, knitting and crafts and everything. And that's just what she came up with. And of course, it was inspired by this Japanese girl. And everybody seems to like it. And I love it because I feel like God is really using, us all and cause.
Has she been afraid at all, or been worried?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
about even trying to help and stuff.
She, a lot of people tell me, why can't you bring her here? And so money, and I'm required by law to pay for health insurance for anybody I bring here, and we know how much health insurance costs right now, and it stinks. And so I'm just hoping that like her state right now is right on the border with Donetsk, and nothing really going on there, but there was a little compared to Kyiv and Donetsk uproar just recently, and it was, to me, it was a bad sign. So I'm just hoping it's not going to go any further, because they did something to my brother, but if they do something to my mother, I don't know. I'm not even thinking about that. So she's afraid. Of course, she's afraid that it's going to come to her state, but we're just hoping that it's not. I can tell you all these stories. Like my friend's mother-in-law's house got destroyed, or like my best friend in Ukraine, she's a teacher. Well, they didn't start the school year till October 1st. 3 months of vacation in September, 4 months, she wasn't paid. Now in October, she started working, well, she hopes she'll get paid. People get affected, not just, the dying and shooting, that's horrible, of course, that's concerning lives, but just to everyday lives, everybody gets affected, because, of course, the prices skyrocket, and it's like in every war, and people struggle, and I mean, to me, I just never knew what the war is. I mean, I read about it, I heard about it, but this is different.
So how long have you been gone? How long have you been over here?
I've been like total in America. I've been 5 years, but I went to college here in Alabama, and then I left. After graduation, I went home for 2 years, and then I got back again, and I've been here two more years now. Like in November 1st will be 2 years. So 5 years total.
But this war has just started, did you say, in 2011?
No, like 13,
September,
like
Just a few months
last
in the
September.
winter, yeah. Last September, it's been like.
Well, you know, the signing, I googled it. The signing was, not September, November 21st. That's when the signing was, and 2 days later there was this huge strike, and all through the winter, you probably seen the pictures, there was this huge government versus civilian deal going on, and now they chose a certain part of the country, they're just bombarding like really actively, unfortunately. And I mean, right now it's supposed to be a ceasefire in Ukraine. I keep going with it, Russian Facebook, and I see what the ceasefire is actually there. It's ceasefire, but people still get killed and shooting, and I don't understand what kind of ceasefire that. So I hope that God will, I mean, only God, I don't know. The people are just so close-minded. I feel like there's always, you know, in order to resolve any conflict, you need to understand two sides of the story. And I feel like the side where the war is, they understand only their point of view, and they're not open at all to any negotiations, and that's what's sad about it. And I just hope that they're going to open up their mind and be supporters of peace instead of some violence. They think that they're going to get independence through violence. I don't think that's the way, especially now. Like, we're so educated and mature, and the technology and the access of information. I just hope that they will open their minds to a peaceful way of resolution instead of the violent way.
Do they have difficulty like getting food or like supplies, like medical supplies, or is it just the fear of the violence, or is there actually difficulty even getting?
The shortage, yes, as well, and like the gas problem. You know, it's the winter. Like here, you have air conditioning, but like in my country, it's all gas. And I know that Russia refused to sell us gas, and I think they got some gas from Europe. And my mother, she just turned on the heat because in my country it's already cold right now. And she turned on the heat, and she's scared to death to see the bill, because it's going to be 10 times more than last time, because it's just a shortage, and of course shortage of food. And I was there only 2 years ago, and when they tell me the prices, I just can't believe how much bigger they are. It's just like ridiculous, and people of course struggle. And in America prices kind of, people struggle here as well, but like there 3 times more, 5 times more things like cheese and bread and milk, like really kind of, you know, basic kind of foods, expensive.
Would it help your family, or y'all more for us to send money, or for us to actually send food or beef jerky or cans of food or bandages or something like that? What would be the best way to help you?
Oh my gosh, I gotta think of it. I believe that it's better to help with money, because, I mean, you're welcome to send goods, but look at this. Like, we're talking together because I'm green at this. So, first of all, with the guarantee that it's actually going to get there, if they stop the bus, they can stop the bus with goods. So the point is like, what's the guarantee? We ship it, that is actually going to get there, because they can do it. Like, where in my town, like my mother's town, the post office still works. That's why she can send me. But where in the Nets, like where my friend lives, with the teacher friend, the post office don't work no more. I just think that the best way to be mine, because, you know, send my mother money, and then she goes, ask what they need, and she buys it. And first of all, we don't know if it's going to get there, and then the shipping charge is extra money. And I mean, I'm talking, it's internationally, it's a lot shipping, and all that shipping charge, it would better send our money.
Right.
And I think that would be, you know, if right now it was a peaceful way, and let's say I have a heart for orphans, because I used to work as a translator with missionaries who would come to orphanages. And right now was a peaceful time. I would tell you, oh my gosh, send the orphans, the candies, American goodies. I mean, the kids would be happy to see it because I've never seen anything like that. You know, but right now it's not a peaceful time, and I just don't know we're gonna make an effort and it's not gonna get there. You know, I'm afraid.
So
of
do you
that.
wire the money there?
Yeah,
or do you-
Western Union.
Western Union, okay.
Yeah, I know it's like below $50. It's $5 extra, $100, $10 extra, and I don't know how. But it's just a little fee.
Just to give you an idea, before I came here, the Monette Church shipped 50 Bibles to Afghanistan, and it was like $150 just for the shipping.
That's crazy.
So I can just imagine what the shipping would cost to go all the way to Ukraine for a care box. Even though you want to,
But you much better than
Now, your
that.
mother is raising the money for what purpose?
Well, the military, the injured military is in her town.
Okay.
And that's how she wants to come there and literally, you know, what do you need?
Okay.
And now that I find that it's $100, it's not much. But I always say, what's enough Band-Aids and alcohol? Because, they need tourniquets. Like she asked me, well, can you buy tourniquets in America? And she sent me pictures of like this army tourniquets. I'm like, where can I get army tourniquets in a free sale? You know? So I think that she can just get it there. And gauze, the tourniquets, the gauze, the Band-Aids, the alcohol, so they don't have gangrene. Because they get, So that's what we was thinking. And of course, if she, hears about some civilians struggling, it's just something that we decided to do to help.